Hey guys, welcome back to Hoega. We're back today with another iteration of Slouching Sluts because I've been looking at my analytics like a good YouTuber, and it seems the only video that any of you are actually yogaing to and not just watching and like fast forwarding waiting for me to say something weird is Slouching Sluts. So, and then I looked further and I saw that a lot of you were cutting off at a half hour, so I thought this means you either don't like me, which is fine, neither do I, or you're in a rush. So I thought I'd make a different iteration of Slouching Sluts today, call it Slouching Sluts Express, and it'll be a little bit quicker for you. And yeah, we're gonna try and keep it a half hour, so something you can easily do in the morning if you're in a rush. And it's gonna be a little bit different than the but the first video, so that you can do both and they can complement each other. This will also be just a little bit less intense as well. So, start easy cross-legged seated position as always, and just bring your hands to the knees or to the lap, wherever is comfortable for you. And start with some shoulder shrugs. Bring them up and back, kind of making circles. And then switch directions. I know it looks ridiculous. And make sure you're actually switching directions, because if you're doing this and you have posture problems, part of the reason is you failed. That's harsh rhetoric. You're not moving your body in all of the directions that you should be. And then just a couple shrugs to warm it up. Shoulders to the ears, be careful if anything feels like it's popping, don't do it. And then come with me, neck circles. And switch direction. That's nice. Bring your hands behind your head, clasp the palms here, and inhale, just look up, gently press the back of the skull into the hands. You don't want to be leaning back on the butt too much. You want to be trying to keep a straight spine. Just gaze up, then exhale, bring chin to chest, close the elbows in gentle pressure here. Doesn't have to, I'm losing so much hair. It's because you guys stress me out. Chin to chest. Then inhale, look up, bring the hands up, and exhale, bring the hands by the side. Inhale, sweep the hands back up. Exhale, hands come back to the side. Inhale, hands sweep up, grab onto left wrist with right hand. Exhale, take a side bend. Does not have to be deep, especially if this is the first physical activity you're doing today. Don't be a hero and hurt yourself. I do not have teacher's insurance through YouTube, so if you get hurt, it's on you. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, we're gonna bring either right fingertips down to the right of you, or you can bring palm, or you can bring forearm. Take this side bend. And as I say in a lot of my videos, you don't want to be crouching down. You want to be opening up, airing that armpit. Inhale, center, maybe bring both hands up. Send a quick gaze up. Make sure the core is engaged. Every time we're standing or we're sitting, even like this, it is so important for your posture to keep everything engaged. If you let it go lazy, and I'll show you something really hideous right now. Ooh, you pump it out like this. No. So the fingertips. Hand, forearm. Why is this side so much worse always? And not closing down, opening up, maybe some energy through the fingertips here. Inhale, center. Hands come up, exhale. I'm going to scoot back so I don't hit the mirror, but just take a gentle forward fold over crossed legs. And if you're really focusing on posture here, you can come up onto spider tip fingers, both hands. Press into the fingertips, really strengthen up here, engage the core, and not really dump into your flexibility, but instead stay up and kind of a, well, I don't know. I'm at a loss for words, it just feels so nice. But you have kind of straight spine here if you're focusing on the posture, or if it feels good, go ahead, but be careful if you're dumping. But for purposes of slouching sluts, this might be nice. And then, hands down, roll over the shins, bring them back, hip distance apart. Hands, shoulder distance apart is always some of the best things for posture. Super simple, just cat-cows. So press through the hands, press through the knees. You want to feel like you're strengthening everything up, like you're wrapping the biceps in here. Engage through everything, engage that pelvic floor. And inhale, belly drop, chest goes through the shoulders. Exhale, spine rounds, gaze at the navel. Inhale, belly drops, chest through shoulders. Exhale, spine rounds, gaze at the navel. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale, spine rounds, get that spinal articulation. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale, spine rounds, and you could continue through this if you want, or you can go ahead, maybe take some big circles with the hips, changing directions, or just generally doing whatever feels good. Close your eyes, probably no one's watching you, maybe someone is, I don't know. But just feel free to do whatever feels good. You can move in any direction that feels lovely. Okay, now don't groan because these look super simple, but we are going to focus on just feeling the strength in the pelvic floor and keeping a super straight spine. These can be very easy if you're lazy with them, but these can also be very effective if you just simply engage and take it upon yourself to do it right. So we're just going to lift and lower. We're going to do no squeeze in the middle, so you're just going to, left leg comes up, right arm comes up. Straight line of energy. Think about that straight spine. Think about pressing into the left hand, rooting upward. You're bringing yourself up, wrapping the bicep in. Straight line of energy. Maybe even point the toe. Engage that pelvic floor. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, other side again. Everything engaged. So you could super lazily just be like, here I am, but bring it up. Bicep frames ear, hips are square, so pointing down. It's going to be tempting to open that right hip up, square it down. Engage pelvic floor, maybe even get on yoga, you can point toe. Exhale down. Inhale, other side. And wrapping through the right bicep, left bicep, right bicep, framing ear. Point the toe, straight line of energy. Squeeze belly button to spine. Set it down, other side. Inhale up, all the pointers that I just reminded you of. Really this time, these last few focus on really squeezing belly button to spine. Exhale down. Inhale up. One more on each side. Squeeze. Belly button to spine, press through left hand. Make this work for you. Energy through the fingertips. Set it down. Other side. Inhale up, last time. Make it a good one. For 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Set it down. Rock and roll your spine up. Just a little bit. And then inhale. Tuck the toes. Roll over them. Let's do this super slow, super relaxed. Just gently press up and back. Find some sort of down dog, and your hamstrings could be tight right now. Don't worry about it. As always, you could pedal out, do any movement you need to warm up. Then come up on the balls of the feet, whatever works for you. And again, this flow, we're really kind of just getting back to basics and the fundamentals. If the first slouching sluts was too fancy, or you want to work on kind of the fundamentals involved in that, this is what this is going to be for. So inhale, come up on the balls of the feet, super gentle, like a wave, vertebrae by vertebrae. I don't know, that sounded like I said that super wrong, I don't know. But unroll yourself to high plank. Press through the hands, spread them wide to the mat, make sure that they're pointing straight forward here. Push forward on the balls of the feet. See if you can even just support yourself on the big toe and the second toe. Rounding a little bit through the shoulders, make it that beautiful yoga plank. Suck belly button to spine. Look at you, straight spine. Posture pose. Posture, posture, posture. Gentle gaze down in between the pointer fingers. Steady your breathing. And hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Start to feel that heat building a little bit. Pedal out maybe. Maybe just come up high in balls of the feet. Bend knees, drape belly. 2 thighs, keeping a nice, beautiful straight spine here because our focus is posture. And then inhale, come forward yet again. You won't hold as long this time, but coming forward for a high plank. Rooting into the hands, gazing forward. And then inhale, let's push a little bit on the toes. You're gonna bring the knees down. Uncurl the toes, push forward on the knees a little bit. Elbows bend, chin down, chest down. Roll through, we're gonna hold our cobra just for a little bit. So make sure heels and the hands are lined up with the top 2 ribs. Elbows are not splaying out. They are engaged, shoulders are not in ears. So rolling back, elbows toward each other. Inhale, come up. And you don't have to straighten the arms because we're just warming up. Actually make it a little bit more intense to keep the elbows bent. Gaze up, engage, engage, engage. And I'm coming down a little bit because that feels nice. And exhale, press back, toes together, knees wide apart, child's pose. Maybe here, bring the elbows up. Hands together. And then you can walk the elbows out a little bit more to intensify the stretch in the triceps if you want. Bring it down. Come to a brief tabletop. Then bring the toes back. Down dog. And we're going to do this one more time, kind of that slightly torturous holding of the high plank right to holding the cobra. So come with me, just starting to warm up. Get these basics. So make your beautiful high plank. Push forward with the toes. Wrap biceps in. Engage through the arms for 4, 3, straight line of energy, heel to head. 2, 1, inhale, push forward on the toes even more. Knees down, just for the purposes of this. You can do actual chaturanga later. Bend elbows, chin down, chest down. Inhale, roll through, set your hands, make sure they're good. Come up, cobra. Beautiful. 4, 3, cobra can feel so intense when you hold it, I always forget. 2, and 1. Roll back, brief child's pose. You want to do elbows down, thumbs to the back of the neck, be my guest. Inhale, come back up, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. And inhale up, balls of the feet. And do your best, if you want to take big steps, but see if you can balls of the feet. Super tiny steps. Maybe coming up under fingertips until you reach the top of your mat. And then exhale. Take a forward fold. Have as much bend in the knees as you need. Maybe grab onto opposite elbows and bop around side to side. Inhale, little bend in the knees. Come up. Oh, this hair. Sorry about it. Arms up. All right. Tadasana. Exhale briefly, just hands by your side here. Mountain pose. Again, like super simple, but super important for posture. And we're really gonna think about engaging here. We're gonna kind of demystify that this is a resting pose. So hands down, energy through the fingertips. Root into the feet. You wanna feel like you're almost lifting the arches off. Like you're lifting, like your body could almost like levitate off of the mat. Like everything is rooted through the feet, but there's also this lifting sensation. You're engaging all of your bandhas. Pelvic floor is engaged. I don't want to be crude, but anus should be engaged. Everything up. Gentle gaze up to the ceiling. Shoulders relaxed. Try to make this the most energetic mountain possible. Fingertips spread, rooting through the feet, super engaged core, but shoulders not in ears. And then inhale, bring all of this energy with you. We're gonna gently peel the heels off, come up onto the balls of the feet. It is up to you whether or not you want hands down or up, energy through the fingertips. But try and seal the shins, the heels if you can. Keep a beautiful straight spine. Do not let this tailbone get wonky. I'm sorry about the sun here, guys. I didn't know that there'd be sun in Scotland. All right, holding. Don't hold any tension in the shoulders. Unclench the jaw. I know this can be kind of intense. Exhale. Heels down, hands down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down. Step right foot back. Step left foot back. You are in your high plank. Push forward on the toes. Up to you whether or not you want to go knees, chest, chin like we have been doing. Or if you want to take your traditional chaturanga. Inhaling to tops of the feet on the earth. Finding your upward facing dog. And then exhaling. Back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot roots. We're gonna lift right leg, and we are gonna focus super hard, not getting lazy and opening the toes out to the right, but keeping the hips square, keeping everything engaged. Hands rooting down. Then we're gonna inhale, coming through high plank, trying for that beautiful straight spine here. Engaging the core, tapping knee to nose, holding in the plank. If knee can't touch nose, just try and root thigh to shin, okay? And then step the foot between the hands. Bring the left knee down. Low lunge, all right. Knee is right over heel. Inhale, hands come up. And it's up to you whether or not you want to get the hip stretch in or you want to come up, kind of have like two 90-degree angles and focus just on strengthening and balance. I always love the hip stretch, but that's just me. But totally up to you. But inhale, arms come up. And we're going to try to keep beautiful straight spine, engaged arms, bicep framing, ear relaxed shoulders like we have in all of our other poses. Gaze up, look between the hands, and keep the legs engaged. You want to feel like you're pulling the right heel back and bringing the left thigh forward. There should be a ton of energy here in the inner thighs. Gaze up. For 5, 4, 3, you're doing great. 2, 1. Bring the hands down to frame the foot. Let's tuck the left toes. Lift the knee off. Again, you want thigh kind of parallel to the mat here. And we are going to have a straight spine. You could start by coming up on fingertips. You want to maintain the straight spine. You do not want to be dumping the belly into the thigh, even though that's going to feel tempting. You want everything engaged and energetic. Hands come behind you here. Facing each other. Beautiful straight spine, relaxed shoulders. Like you're gonna launch forward, but we're not. It's gonna be a little bit of a mind frick. Gaze gently down for 4, 3, push forward with the back foot, 2, 1, gorgeous, bring the hands down, step back, high plank. Inhale, push forward on the toes, shoulders over wrists, knees, chest, chin, or traditional chaturanga. Inhaling to an upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Right foot roots, left leg lifts up. Keeping the hips square here, not opening up. So keeping them square is like the ultimate challenge of engagement, but again, good for posture, good for just fundamentals here. Then inhale, bring it through. Under the body, push forward on the right ball of the foot. Either thigh to belly or chest, or knee to forehead or nose. Push forward with that ball. Press through the hands. Engage that belly, don't let it get lazy. Stop the foot between the hands. Beautiful. Check out that alignment. Do not hurt yourself. Knee over here. Then inhale again, up to you whether or not you're kind of going into the flexibility a little bit, or doing kind of 2 90-degree angles, and then working on keeping the hips square. Totally up to you. I am a dumper. Inhale, arms up. Energy through the fingertips. You don't want the hands wide, even though that does feel good sometimes. But energy through the fingertips here. Keeping the hips square. Keeping that engagement in the thighs. Pulling right knee forward. Pulling left heel back. If it's uncomfortable to gaze up, gazing forward is fine. Anything's fine. Do whatever you want. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Hands down, tuck right toes, keep hips square. Maybe you need to scoot the left leg forward a little bit to get that parallel. And then, really through the thighs, come up on the fingertips. Think about what you're doing. Again, you're gonna feel like you wanna launch forward, but I'm not gonna let you everything engage. We're not using the thigh as a crutch. Instead, hands behind us, shoulders relaxed, kind of gaze gently down at the toes. Everything engaged. For 3, 2, 1. Hands down, awesome. Step back, high plank. Inhale, push forward on the toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the top of the mat. Step right foot, step left foot. Toes touch, heels slightly apart. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms come up. Palms touch above the head. Exhale, hands by your side. This light's like really bothering me. And then inhale, root into the heels so much toes lift off. We are going to take our chair pose, bend the legs, butt down. Inhale, arms up, maybe palms seal. Again, this is another great posture pose. Keeping that spine beautiful and straight. Maybe exhale, keeping the spine, airplane the arms behind you like we did in that high lunge. And then heels down, or maybe you want to inhale, lift the heels up, bend a little bit deeper, take chair plane. And then exhale, heels down, hands down, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, hands down, left leg back, right leg back. Inhale, push forward on the toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Maybe pedal through the feet. And then inhale. Right leg comes up, hips are square. Or as best as you can. I know I'm probably not doing the best job today. Then inhale, super slow. You're gonna make that contact, but we're not gonna hold it. Instead, you're gonna move like you're moving through jelly. Super slow, gentle tap. Foot comes between the hands here. And then inhale, arms come up, low lunge this time. Exhale, left fingertips off to the left. Right arm comes up, take a side bend. Exhale, right fingertips down, left arm up, side bend, other side. And then again, kind of rotating through, stretching those muscles. Then exhale, hands come down, frame the foot, tuck left toe, lift knee off, coming back to our thing that we just did. So make sure everything's engaged, energy through the inner thighs, hands come back. And then this time, we're gonna snake hands forward, snake them back. Again, not using the thigh as a crutch for the belly. If the belly's touching it, that's fine, but you're not dumping into it. It's kind of like you're swimming them forward and back. Excellent. Hands down, step back. Inhale, push forward on the toe. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes up. Inhale, super slow. So slow. Trying to make the thigh make contact with the belly, then coming forward and rolling yourself to a high plank. Kiss the knee, step it between the hands. Right knee down. Inhale. Arms come up, palms touch. Exhale, left fingertips down, side bend. Right fingertips down, side bend, left arm, bicep frames the ear. Switching sides. And so forth. And then hands come down. Frame the foot, tuck the right toes, lift the knee up. 90-degree bend here, and then bringing the arms back, all right? Pushing forward with the back foot, parallel thigh, and then bring them forward. Biceps frame ear, swim them back. Inhale, bring them forward, super straight spine, swim them back. Inhale, bring them forward, and swim them back. Forward, swim them back, and then inhale them forward and down. Frame the foot, step back. Inhale, push forward on the toes. High plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, and just hold. Engaging the thighs. Pressing through the tops of the feet wherever you are. And exhale. Downward facing dog. Inhale, come down to your knees here. We're gonna do a little hip stretch included in it with some shoulder work. Actually, no. We are gonna do locust first. As if you do the hip stretch, you're gonna feel like you're relaxing. And I'm gonna say locust, or you're gonna be like, what? I don't know. So, in advanced slouching sluts, we do bow pose. Here, we're gonna do locust. If you're someone who practices bow a lot, then do bow. But if you're not, maybe like hang out in locust and just learn the way. So, come down to your belly. Gaze forward. We are going to start by lifting kind of opposite appendages, I guess. That's sounding kind of gross. But, so, we're going to start, hands behind us, trying to keep the legs together. I know it's going to be super hard, so I mean, do what you can. But, hands behind us, palms facing in, engaging super strong through those inner thighs. If the lower back hurts at all, do engage the glutes. There's like a lot, we're not even going to get into that. But palms face each other. And inhale, lift chest, lift shoulders. Gaze forward. This is all the strengthening stuff to help your posture. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, lower down. Relax, maybe left cheek to mat. And I just spotted a disturbing clump of my hair on the ground. And come up. This time, it's always very difficult for me, maybe because my legs are weaker than my upper body. But hands down here or hands here. And then you're trying to just lift the legs, but keep the chest down. I know it's kind of sucks. Try and keep them close to each other. I know I'm a terrible example right now. Balancing on the pubic bone. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, relax them down. And then lifting it all at once. You can have the arms out in front of you like this. I just can't show you that because then part of me will be out of frame. But this is also, I kind of like it this way as well. But whatever you enjoy. Lifting both, maybe starting with chest, then going to legs, or just finding whatever helps you get there. A nice, healthy locust. 5, engage, engage. 4, 3, oh my god, my thighs are so weak. 2, 1. Awesome job. We're going to do just one more, okay? Sorry about it. Or maybe I will, and everybody who's watching will just turn it off at a half hour like you always do. So, inhale, let's lift up. No, you're good. 4. Try and make this one even better. 3. You should be shaking. If you're not doing it right. 2, 1. Woo. Exhale, come down. Gorgeous, guys. Press back onto the hands. Give it a little boom shakalaka rump shake. And then let's come down. So, you can opt to take the hip stretch with this, or just simply come to a cross-legged seated position. Or if you're doing the hip stretch with me, it's going to be left leg down, like the left knee is shooting from your belly button. Then you're going to bring the right leg on top, kind of wiggle and wobble so that those knees are close to right on top of each other. You're going to try not to just dump into the left glute, but keep the weight even through both the hips, and you might get a pretty glorious stretch here in the right hip. If it's too intense, just go to cross-legged seat, okay? And the arms, we're going to start inhaling them up, bringing right arm down so the palm is in between the shoulder blades, grabbing onto the right elbow with the left hand, and stretching it out here. Classic kind of gym classy stretch, using the weight of your skull to press into the hand here. Not the hand, the arm, to keep it straight. And this could feel fairly intense on the shoulders. If it does, and you're struggling to keep a straight spine, kind of come out of it a little bit, just do what you can. If you have to just go like this to keep a straight spine, please do, because we're trying here for your posture, your straight spine. If that feels fine, left hand is going to come back and then lace up the back. Find right fingertips, and then you're kind of chilling here. And then if you want to level it up a little bit more, you're going to just fold down. And especially since we're focusing on not being slouching sluts, you don't need to like fold to your full capacity. Just try to come with a straight spine a little bit over the hips here. And focus more on straight spine. And keeping this right elbow like it's shooting like a horn right from your head. What vivid imagery. 3, 2, 1, inhale up. Exhale, let's switch sides. So, right knee down, shooting from your belly button, or cross legs, you know your body. And then left leg on top, not dumping into right glute, but keeping weight even in both hips. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, maybe bringing it down, palm between the shoulder blades. Grabbing on with the right hand. And then using the weight of the skull to press into the arm. Maybe that's enough. Maybe you need to come out. Just be like this, maintain your straight spine. Maybe you can reach back. Oh, fingertips found each other. And then keeping your alignment nice there. Pressing skull into arm. Maybe this is enough. Maybe you want to experiment with coming down with a super flat back here. Inhale, come up, release, bring the legs down. Okay, and I have a bolster here, because this, I think you're gonna like this. I have a bolster. You may have a bolster. You may have 2 pillows, okay? Just from your bed, not couch cushions will be, no, couch cushions could be good, but like throw pillows will be too small. And you're going to bring this here. And then there's a more advanced version if you have blocks or books and you want to stack blocks and books so they meet here. So the bolster's at a slant and it's elevated. Go ahead and do that. That feels super nice, but I'm aware that we may not all have props, so I'm trying to make this accessible for everyone. You're going to bring sacrum to the bolster. You could have soles of the feet together, hips out, but we didn't do a ton of hips today, so they might feel a little tight. So legs straight out, but I'm just going to show you this way so I don't kick my mirror. And come down. Resting on the bolster. Arms come out here, okay? And this is a nice stretch here, especially if you're someone who slouches. You're opening up through the chest. Bringing the hands down. Super restorative. Super nice. And something that you could try to do with your couch. Why do I keep saying? Oh my God. Something you could try to do with your pillows. Every now and again. Trying to hold for at least 2 minutes. It shouldn't be super intimidating. It's a little bit more intimidating once you get blocks or books under it. So this is something, just like try to do little things for yourself every day. Like even if you can't do a full video, try to just throw some stretches in, people. Please. You'll feel so much better. And simple ones like this that feel sustainable, they'll help you. I'm sure, I hope, like, because I stretch my back quite a bit and I still feel a very lovely, gentle opening here. So I hope that you are feeling something. If not, just close your eyes. And it's just your Savasana, which is lovely as well. I'll shut up so we can have like 30 seconds of peace. Inhale. Gently press yourself up. You do not have to resurrect yourself as fast as I did. I rush out of things and into things, unfortunately. But, oh, mommy. Okay, legs crossed. Inhale. Arms up. Keep your eyes closed if you can. Exhale, just left hand to left knee, right fingertips tented behind you. Straight spine, gazing over the right shoulder. Pulling with the left hand if you need more stretch as lever. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale. Palms up. And then exhale gently out the mouth. Keep your palms up. Take one big inhale. And exhale out the mouth. Bring the hands down to heart center. All right, guys. Thank you. I have no idea how long that was. That could have been way longer than intended. But thanks for joining. Express Slouching.